Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on how to use the Roland large format vinyl printers. In this video, we'll talk about the different types of vinyl we have available, and then I'll show you how to load your design onto the printer. Next, we'll go over a few of the basic settings you'll need to know for the different types of print jobs. In SparkPlace, we have two Roland TrueViz SG540 printers, as well as 6 types of printable vinyl or paper. Most of the rolls we keep on hand come in 2 sizes, 54-inch or 30-inch. When creating your designs, keep in mind the size you want your final product to be and design accordingly. Also, understand that there is a 1-inch margin of free space on either end of the roll, meaning the max print area for the rolls is 52-inch and 28 inches respectively. Our different types of vinyl include lightweight banner vinyl, wall cling, sticker vinyl, window cling, and perforated window cling. We also have poster paper available. Once you know which type of vinyl you want to use, let a staff member know and we'll be glad to set it up for you. Please don't attempt to load the roll on your own or go behind the machine at any time. We appreciate your desire to help, but for everyone's safety, it's best to leave the heavy lifting to us. After the roll is loaded into the machine, head over to the computer on the right-hand side of the printer and plug in the flash drive with your design file on it. Make sure that your file is saved as a PDF. In some cases, you might need an EPS file instead. The computer should already have the VersaWorks print driver software open and ready to go. There are a couple of different ways to load your file into the print queue. At the bottom of the screen, open the file folder and scroll down to select your flash drive. From there, simply click and drag the file into the print queue on the left. You can add multiple items to the print queue, and you can print them separately or together. Grouping multiple jobs is called nesting. Just select all of the jobs that you would like to be nested and click the Nest button at the bottom of the print queue. From here, we want to make sure the print settings are correct. When you add your files to the print queue, a preview will appear on the right-hand side of the screen. Double-click on this image to open up the settings window. Don't worry if the image looks blurry or grainy in the preview. Your final product will not look like this. On the far left of the settings window, you will see 10 icons. For the most part, you'll only need to be familiar with 3 of them. The first icon is for the media settings. This is where we make sure the printer recognizes which size vinyl roll we are using. All you need to do is click the Get Media Width button, and the printer will know which size roll is loaded. On this page, you can also change the number of items you want to print. Under Print Properties, click on the up-down arrows next to Copy to change the number of each item that will be printed. Keep in mind, if you have multiple jobs nested, you will need to change the number of copies for each job individually. The last thing on this page that you might need are the orientation buttons at the bottom. These change the direction that your design will be printed out. This is useful when you're trying to save space. Underneath the Media Settings tab is the Quality Settings tab. This page allows us to change the media type and adjust the quality of the print. We can also see a general estimation of how long it will take for your job to print. This is just an estimate, and it doesn't take into account how long the job will take to rip from the flash drive. All you need to do on this page is choose the correct media type from the drop-down menu and then choose Dither for the halftone setting. The last icon you may need to know about is the Cut Settings page. These are under the scissor icon. If you're making stickers or working with material that has a backing, you can add cut lines to your design to get custom shapes. I won't go into detail about how to do that here, since that could be another video entirely. Just be on the lookout for the marching red ants that will appear around your design when you have properly added cut lines. Alternatively, the software can automatically add a cut line around the boundaries of your design by pressing the Cut Image Boundaries button. This is a quick and easy option if you aren't interested in having custom designs but still want stickers. One last note about cutting. The machine can only cut about 2 feet of material at a time. This means your print job must be split up into 2-foot increments if you want more than 2 feet worth of stickers cut. This number is subject to change, so speak with a staff member to figure out the best way to accomplish your task. Now that you are familiar with the printer settings, it's time to start your print job. Please don't attempt to start the printer on your own without the assistance of a staff member. This is for 2 reasons. 1, It's safer for everyone as well as the expensive machines. And 2, we want to make sure that everything is set up properly to avoid wasting time and materials. We don't want to have to charge you for a failed print job. When it's your turn to print, alert a staff member who will walk through the setup process with you. When everything is in place, the staff member will double check that the print guards are secure and you are free to press start. Please don't lean on the machine or open the door at any time while the printer is running. This will cause the machine to stop printing and could mess up your print job. If your print job is more than a couple of feet in length, it will start to drag on the ground. For longer jobs like these, we ask that you pay attention and roll the print into itself to keep things tidy. The ink should be dry by the time it reaches the floor, so you don't have to worry about it smearing. Do not shake or jostle the material while the printer is running. This can potentially shift the roll of material, ruining your print, or worse, it can cause a head strike, which is a very expensive error to repair. Finally, your print is done. When the machine stops, ask a staff member to cut the print job from the roll. Again, please don't attempt to do this part yourself so as to avoid injury or property damage. You have a 2-hour time limit for the vinyl printers, after which point you must get back in line if you wish to continue printing. If there is no line, you are welcome to continue printing until another patron is ready to print. Bear in mind, you must stay in the room with the printer the whole time it is running. If you plan to print for a while, make sure to bring something to keep you occupied. Just don't forget to pay attention to your print. Lastly, be aware that some jobs take longer than others to print and dry. The time estimate only gives you a general idea of how long it will take to lay down the ink on the vinyl. It may only take 3 minutes to print, but if you want to cut out stickers, you have to add even more time to allow the ink to dry and for the machine to run the cutting function. A staff member will be able to help you estimate how long any given job will take to complete. Okay, let's review a few of the things we learned today. We learned that there are 6 different types of media that you can print on, most of which come in 2 sizes, 54-inch and 30-inch. We learned about the basic settings you need to be familiar with, like choosing the media type and adjusting cut lines. Finally, we talked about some of the important safety rules to follow when printing. 1. Don't attempt to load the media yourself. Ask a staff member. 2. Don't lean on the machine or open the door while the machine is running. 3. Don't attempt to cut the print off of the roll by yourself. Have a staff member do this for you. If you follow these rules, everyone stays safe and you get your prints completed in a timely manner. If you have any questions at all about using the vinyl printers, please ask a staff member. We're here to help you. Thanks for watching.